This Lakeside Mega Mansion will leave you speechless. And although this is a country house, the caliber of this property is something you see in the finest estates of Beverly Hills. Let's get into it. Now for your main doors, we have this French design, very solid, very thick, maximum security with a nice graceful curve and all these glass panels to allow your space to be flooded with as much natural light as possible. When you take a look at the design, this is something that you're going to see consistently throughout the house. On all doors, you're going to see this. As for the windows, we've gone for French design. Let's step inside. This is your foyer and look at the amount of space you have right here. We have high ceilings as well as a nice gypsum design. But what really steals the show is what you can't avoid, is this spiral staircase which is curving to the upper floors. Take a look at the craftsmanship that has been put in here. This is layer upon layer of cement curved carefully to bring about this perfected design. So for the steps, we've gone for this wooden finish. This is a countryside home, so this complements it really well as the lighting feature that's going to be throughout these stairs. So to our left hand side of the foyer, we have the common washrooms, and look how strategically placed it is. A look at the design right here. It's nothing short of amazing. Look at the sink that has been installed in this place. Look at the mirror as well as the wainscoting design, the high ceiling and the ceiling light. Everything comes together in a perfect blend. From our common washroom, right behind the staircase is our sunken living room area. I love the transition between the flooring that we have right here. From the tiles, we have these wooden panels, which are also very convenient considering that you're in the countryside. These are very easy to clean and very easy to maintain. This area consists of a double volume space. Look at how well this comes together. From here, you can enjoy the views of the spiral staircase as well as the gypsum design that you see on your ceiling. Also, you can enjoy the perfect symmetry of these large windows. Each one of these windows is identical to each other. This is fine metalwork. We can see a perfect blend. So to finish off your living room area, we also have cabinetry for you to store anything you need. We also have extra storage space in these drawers right here. When you take a look at the color selection, it really brings this space to life. I love the contrast with this dark gray color. From here, we go one level lower into our sunken lounge area. So this area is going to be fully functionable. It's going to feature a sink right here so that even when you're watching your movies, maybe you're eating your popcorn, you can easily go and wash your hands and come back and enjoy your movie. Right here, we have this cabinetry for you to store anything you need, as well as an allowance for your TV right here. This is the ideal place for you and your family to just chill out and watch a nice game of soccer on a Sunday. We have the ceiling lights right here, as well as this gypsum lighting. Look at that perfect symmetry. Look at how beautiful that glow is. To finish things off, we also have your large window right here, which gives you a view of your backyard. So Nilo, what do you think about the design aspects in these areas of the room?
Well, I must admit, I'm intrigued because come to think of it, this is a village. This is where we've built this mega mansion. And the least that you'd expect in a village is modern architecture that Fine Urban has delivered in this village. Now, I must admit first, look at the tiling. Look at the spiral staircase. Look at the wellness center. These are things you don't expect to find in a village home. But well, with Fine Urban, everything is possible.
So from your living room area, we come to our dining room. We see the same kind of tiling that is consistent in the living room area. It has been extended into this area as well. So right about here, we're going to have a nice table set for you to enjoy all your meals with your family and friends. This dining room area also features this sink, so it's fully functional. You don't have to go all the way to the kitchen just to wash your hands. Now, another key feature about this space is a double kitchen island, one in the kitchen and one which is also here in the dining room area. The material that has been used here is the best of the best. This is Italian marble. It's scratch proof and stain proof. So when I tell you Fine Urban cuts no cost when it comes to delivering the best materials for your house, this is what I mean. So let's go into our kitchen area, and you can see the same design I was talking about of the floating island. We have the same countertop right here. Once again, scratch proof, stain proof, very classy. Other than that, we also have extra cabinetry space all around this kitchen. We also have allowances for your appliances that have already been fitted. Right here is the allowance space for your fridge. Here we have our pull-out drawers and also an allowance space for your microwave and your oven. Other than that, this cabinetry runs from top to bottom, giving you maximum space for storage. Finishing things off with this one-of-a-kind sink, courtesy of Living Lux. Look at that, a golden sink, and it extends out so you can wash up easily. And with a view like this, you could end up washing dishes for fun. This sink is fully functional and comes with a variety of features. This right here is for turning your water on and off. This sink also offers multiple washing modes. We have the wide mode, we have the nozzle mode, which also has different modes right here. Other than that, we also have an allowance for your drinking water from your water dispenser. This connects to your water dispenser at the bottom, so you can easily fill your cup of water from here. Other than that, we also have extra buttons to wash cups right here and more features. So the backsplash we have right here flows so well. Even with this countertop, you can see how well it blends together. It was like it was made exactly for this area. So this material is actually very useful. It's easy to clean, it's glossy, and it still reflects all that natural light in this area. This extends all the way to the burner section. You can see it right here, the consistency in the design. As for the countertops, something similar to what we've seen with the kitchen island. Right here, your allowance space for the burner, and over here we're going to have a place for you to get all that smoke out when you're cooking. Now the kitchen is not complete without the pantry, so let's check it out. This is our pantry, and it features cabinetry running from floor to ceiling. You can't run out of space to store your things right here. Again, we also see the consistency in the design. The fine Italian marble has also been used in these spaces where your guests can't really access, but that's what Fine Urban is about: consistency in design, even in those spaces where you wouldn't expect it. So our man cave features this island bar, which has been handcrafted. Right now, there's no countertop, but we're going to have something similar to what we saw in the kitchen, the same Italian marble design right here. And on this other side, we're also going to have an allowance for space for you to store anything that you need. Right behind me, we also have this display wall. This is where you're going to keep all your bottles of wine. Even as your friends are over, you'll have your bottles of wine showing really well right here. We have the concave lighting that has already been set up, and on either side of this display wall, we have this nice design in this gray color. Take a look at the attention to detail right here. Look at the lines of symmetry and how it has been mimicked on both sides. So the paneling that we have right here also matches the designs that we have been seeing consistently throughout the house. We have this geometrical precision right here. Each and everything has been handcrafted down to perfection. The man cave also has a brilliant gypsum design. Take a look at this. So the man cave also has an extension right here. Once you walk through these doors, something similar to what you've seen throughout the entire house. So the party can also go on right here, or if the men are having their own function in there, the ladies can ideally be on this space and also enjoy this entire view, which comes with your fireplace area. So even if it's at night, you'll be able to set a bonfire right here. And the structure that you see behind me, this is a place for you to store all that firewood. So even if it rains, your firewood is safe under this space. When you look at this, you also see some really nice detailing on this design as well as this curvature. This is some fine cement work by the artisan team. Now, 75% of a fine urban home consists of greenery. If we could do 100%, trust me, we would do that. And this is exactly why we have incorporated this greenery right here. And an additional feature is that it's self-watering. You can see the gutter leads all the way into this flower bed. So you don't have to worry about always watering your plants. We got you covered for that. So this is our backyard, and a lot of landscaping work is going on right here. We see the introduction of this pathway as well as our luscious green lawn. On the perimeter wall, you can also see more greenery. There are flower beds as well as palm trees growing in the distance. Again, the same design we saw throughout the perimeter wall is the same thing we see right here. Consistency in design is what fine urban is all about. Now, to my right hand side, we also have an outdoor eating experience for you. You don't always have to have all your meals indoor. You can also come out, enjoy a meal in the open air or under the sun with you and your family. It also has an additional space for a fireplace, meaning even during the evening hours, you are able to enjoy a meal here with your family. It's not only going to be aesthetically pleasing, it also serves the purpose for keeping you warm. We also have 4 sets of pillars in this section, and it's the same design that we've seen in the front of the house as well as what we saw upstairs. A rough and tough finish, geometrical precision, as well as fine attention to detail. Now let's go and check out the first of our bedrooms. This staircase is fit for royalty. Look at the curvature that we have right here. This is hours upon hours of work that has been put in by the artisan team and the craftsman team at Fine Urban Interiors. Look at the level of detailing. Look at the curvature. This is cement that has been made to curve in such a perfect design. Look at the precision. Nothing is off by a single millimeter. This is a really smooth curve that leads you to the top floors, which includes your master bedroom. So even as you go up this staircase, you're able to enjoy all the views of this house. You can enjoy the chandelier, this entire space right here, and the whole of this section. Also, as for our stairs, we've used these wooden pallets which are going to be well lit up, so even in the evening hours you can easily go up and down the stairs. So it's not only going to be aesthetically pleasing, it also serves a functional purpose even as you come all the way here to your family room. Take a look at this space. Nothing says luxury and extravagance like ample space, and this is exactly what this family room is about. When you take a look at the flooring that has been used here, this is different from what we saw in other parts of the house. These are wooden panels which complement that country home vibe. When you take a look at the ceiling, we have a lovely gypsum design. Look at the amount of work that was put to achieve this. This is absolute perfection. Also, all around you can see it has been fitted with ambient lighting, so even in the evening hours you will be able to enjoy this room with your family. Right behind me, we have our TV wall. You can see the electrical work has already been done, as well as the molding right here. Really nice. You have an allowance for whatever it is you need to put here, if it's your Bluetooth speaker, as well as all this shelf space.
All right, Nathan.
Yes.
Allow me to touch on something that I feel like it's quite consistent in this house. Talk of handcrafted. Talk of handcrafting and craftsmanship of fine urban interiors. We saw it on the lounge, and now right here you can see the gypsums, the finishing. This is purely craftsmanship of our artisans right here at Fine Urban Interiors. I mean, it speaks volumes of the extent of which we as Fine Urban Interiors goes to make sure the client gets exquisite feeling of our touches.
Exactly. We have gone all out with this design. The amount of work that has been put in this to achieve this structure, the curves, the perfect lines, all of it coming together. I can't imagine how the team is able to bend structures like wood to perfection. just like this. Now, it's the small details in the house that really elevate the space, and you can see it right here through this wainscoting. Although there's nothing small about it, look at how big this is. Fine Urban spares no expense when it comes to extravagance, and you can see this consistently on all the walls right here. The wall here in the lounge area, you can see it in the corridor leading to the bedrooms, as well as this long extended corridor. The design is consistent, the perfection is unmatched. So the main addition we have on this top floor is this railing that we have right here. Very firm, very sturdy, with a nice design. Nilo, what do you think about this?
Now, you know what fascinates me, Nathan? It's the fact that this is a farmhouse, but look at the design of the grill. Fendi. You know, you didn't expect that in a house that's deep in the village. So we went for that design specifically, you know, for safe situations where you have a kid playing along that area. I mean, they'll be safe with those grills. So that's why we went for that design, and also giving the house a modern touch of modern elegance.
Exactly, modernization as well as safety. Now, what we also have right here, here of the headboard as well as the concave lighting. This is very elegant. The ambience of this headboard is on another level. When you also take a look at the gypsum design, it's something that's simple, clean cut, but yet very elegant. On our far end, we also have this large window which allows you to enjoy a view of the outdoor. For the mechanism we have right here, these are sliding glass windows. Absolutely amazing. The design we see right here is also what we saw in the living room area as well as the kitchen areas. You can see how we have mimicked that to perfection, and that's what fine urban homes are all about. Other than that, we also have the same wainscoting we see throughout the house right here, as well as this modern cabinetry. You always need storage space, and you don't have to worry about that. This room comes fully fitted with these cabinets right here. Now, the thing about these headboards is each of them has been personalized to give it a different feeling from the next room. The design right here is sleek, simple, and cut to perfection. All the rooms are en suite, and we have our own bathroom right here. Take a look at this. Look at the tile selection that has been used right here. Brilliant white to allow that natural light to bounce all around this place during those sunny days. When you take a look at the tiles, we have this amazing floral pattern which you can actually feel because it has a 3D feel to it. I love the colors that have been used. Neutral colors, even on the leaves. We have that nice brown and also jungle green right here, complementing the whole vibe of the countryside home. Other than that, we also have your shower cubicle right here. And I love what they've done. This sliding glass door mechanism. This is what fine urban is about, making the most of your space. We don't want anything chunky. This sliding glass door mechanism allows you to save space as opposed to opening and closing doors right here. Now, every structure in this washroom has been fitted perfectly. Right here we have our rainfall shower. This is something very essential, as well as your telephone shower. On this side we have our nice niche wall to store all your toiletries, as well as a window right here for you to enjoy the natural environment even as you freshen up. And I'd also like you to take at how smooth the transitions are, the flow of movement in this bathroom. You have your lovely shower right here, which flows perfectly to your toilet, and to finish things off, your sink right here, courtesy of Living Lux. I love the design that has been used here. Very sleek, a nice reflective design that complements the entire room. This is the walkway that takes us from bedroom 1 to bedroom 2, and we have these nice ceiling lights that follow us and usher us into this bedroom. This is amazing. What steals the show has to be this headboard. We have 4 strips of nice ambient lighting that has been fitted in this headboard design, and it also goes really well with the gypsum design. A lot of geometric precision right here. I love all the shapes and the complexity that we have in this room. The headboard design and color selection is absolutely exquisite. Everything comes together in a perfect blend. The concave lighting, the color choice that has been used here, it's not something too brilliant. It's a nice shade of gray, which contrasts perfectly with this darker shade of gray right here. To finish things off, you also get a really airy feel. Remember, in the countryside, you want to enjoy that countryside air, and that's why we have these large windows. The mechanism is the same as what we saw in the other rooms, a sliding glass window, and you're also able to enjoy your views from right here. This is a view of your backyard. You can see your luscious green lawn from right here. Other than that, we still see wainscoting throughout this room. Look at the attention of detail that has been given to make sure that this design comes to life. The closet design here is slightly different from what we saw in the other room, and that's because it also has a sliding mechanism. Look at how much space you have right here. This closet runs from the floor all the way to the ceiling, ensuring that you never run out of closet space. It's the bathroom that comes with this house. As for the tile selection, again, you see a nice pattern on these white tiles, this lovely gray pattern. And to finish things off, a nice transition to your shower cubicle. We still have the same sliding mechanism on your glass doors, and here your rainfall shower, your telephone shower, and your window as you enjoy the view of nature. Now let's proceed to the wing that holds the master bedroom. So the first thing you notice even as you enter is this wainscoting design, as well as the ceiling lights that has been consistent throughout this entire house. Now this is our master bedroom, and look how spacious it is. As for the layout, here is ideally where the headboard is going to go, and on either side you have these large windows allowing you to get as much of that natural lighting into the space as possible. When we take a look at the walls, we still see the same consistent wainscoting design, a very nice touch to this entire room. As for the tiling that has been used here, it's something slightly different from what we saw in the other parts of the room. When you look at the size, these ones are slightly bigger, giving it a really nice touch. So this master bedroom also features your very own kitchenette, the place for you to prepare all your snacks or meals if you want. You don't have to go all the way downstairs to get things done. Other than that, we also have extra storage space right here that can be used for whatever our client desires. And to finish things off, we have this amazing gypsum design with the ceiling lights that have also been fitted with an air conditioning system on either side. Now this is a walk-in closet fit for a master bedroom. Talk about space, space, space. It's all about ample space. Look at the cabinetry that we have right here. The same kind of finish we've seen consistently throughout the house, a nice woody and earthy feel. So this cabinetry features multiple spaces for you to hang the different things you have in your closet. We have a place specifically for those long dresses and gowns for the lady. We have a space right here for you to put anything that you need. We also have drawers right here for your socks. On this other end, we have more space for your clothes, a place for the lady to put her handbags, more space on this side, a space for you to put all your shoes. So this walk-in closet comes with enough space for you to put each and everything you need. Now let's check out the master bathroom. Look at how bright this place is. The amount of natural light that is bouncing around and across this room is absolutely amazing. Now take a close look at the large tiling that has been used here. This is that touch of extravagance that every mansion needs. I like the pattern design we have right here, this nice veiny design on this ash gray tiling. When you take a look at the sink, we have a sink for both him and her, meaning you can do your thing here as the lady does her thing on the other side. Take a closer look at the handles. We have these lovely golden handles. This sink is courtesy of Living Lux, and it's a sink that is fit for a king and a queen. I also like the cabinetry design that we have right here. It embodies both cabinetry as well as your mirror. So look at that design, saving on space while still giving you a nice mirror to see yourself. This mirror is also courtesy of Living Lux, and it comes with multiple features. It has your time telling you what time it is. You don't have to keep rushing to check your watch. You can know exactly how long you're taking when you're getting ready. It tells you about it. It also gives you the temperature of the day. So even when these mirrors get all foggy, even after you're done with the hot shower, all you have to do is click a button and it's going to defog and you'll be able to see yourself clearly. Other than that, it also has additional lighting that turns on with just a click. So moving seamlessly from our sink, we have our toilet area and now the bathtub, which has an amazing view of your prestigious property. This is the place to come after a long, tiresome day. Just dip yourself in your bathtub, sip on wine, enjoy your view, and have yourself a nice bath. When you take a look at the bathtub design, although it's covered up, you can see it's a nice, brilliant white design with a golden touch right at the bottom. This is courtesy of Living Lux. This has been brought all the way here just for our clients. So whatever it is you need, we deliver. Even in the countryside, we make sure you get the best materials around. Finishing things off, we also have our shower cubicle. This one is bigger because, well, it is the master bedroom. We still have the same sliding door mechanism, moves very easily. The main addition we have right here is this feature, which allows you to sit down even as you take a shower. And this has been done in careful consideration because when the years take a toll on the body, you may not always be able to stand and take a shower. You can actually just sit and at your comfort have a nice shower. So we have both the rainfall shower right here as well as the telephone shower that you can pull all the way to this section. As for your niche wall, it's very big, enough for you to store all your toiletries with ease. Now the tour of the master bedroom isn't over yet. We still have this area which is your personal wellness center, which features a jacuzzi as well as a gym. Imagine having all this in the master bedroom. This is what it means like to live like royalty. So for our jacuzzi, we can see it has now been installed. That's a major update from what we saw last time. We also have these nice stairs that lead all the way to the jacuzzi. I like the color selection that has been used. It's a nice touch of black and silver leading you to your jacuzzi where you can just relax and enjoy. And that is not all. Let us go outside. So what the architectural team has given you right here is your very own personal retreat. And the perfect transition is right here, this amazing double-sided flower bed, which gives you a transition from your driveway area to now your recreational and fun area. When you take a look at the colors that have been used by the landscaping team of the flowers, these are absolutely amazing. They add that pop of life and color. Also, we have this staircase that leads us to our recreational area. Take a look at how well the blend between Mother Nature and modern architecture is in this house. You see this consistently. You see modern architecture, you see your greenery, and look how perfectly it blends. These stairs are also very unique. They're just not plain old boring stairs. They have some nice curvature added to them. Now this area is where the kids will be playing, and it's in a very ideal and strategic place. It is right beside your sunken lounge area. So even at night when you're enjoying your bonfire, you can watch your kids playing on this. Now let's step into our sunken lounge area. And here is the main difference you see between building with just a contractor versus building with architectural designers. Look at the number of entries that we have into this area. Ease of access, multiple entries, as well as a ramp. This is what it means to build with fine urban interiors. Now over here in the center, this is your sunken fire pit. This is where you're gonna enjoy those bonfires at night with your friends and family, telling stories underneath the stars. Also, when you take a close look all around me, there are sitting areas available. So even when you have your extended family here, your friends, multiple guests, they all have a place to sit. I want us to now take a look at the kind of material that we are using right here. This is a fine terrazzo finish. Now, Nilo, what do you think about us having this terrazzo finish?
Okay, so terrazzo is a composite material made by mixing, marble and granite, and that makes it the best option for in terms of longevity. Because if we went for tiles, then tiles won't last long. But for the terrazzo, this can take actually 50 to 100 years. So that's why we went the terrazzo way.
All right. So you guys have heard it from the horse's mouth, terrazzo finish, because fine urban is all about building you a home that will last you a lifetime, especially when you're in the countryside. Look at the heat. Sometimes it gets really hot over here. So this is the best material to use in comparison to tiles. Now I want us to go to one of the most anticipated places in this house, the pool area. Take a look at this design. It's gone for an organic shape that has been set within an oval structure. And you may be asking, why have we gone for this shape? Well, it's an organic shape and it blends perfectly with the natural environment. Look at how beautiful it is. Other than that, we also have a really nice tile selection right here. We have these brilliant blue tiles. So Nilo, why exactly did we go for this styling right here?
All right, these are mosaic tile. They're small, usually square tiles, and they're arranged together on a mesh. So essentially what they do, they're typically made of glass, ceramic, and porcelain, and they're used to line interior surfaces of the pool. So that's why we went for this tile, because it gives us that luxury look that we are looking for, we as fine urban, and also coming on board Living Lux. We incorporated the two and then made sure that the client had a touch of luxury even in the pool.
Yeah, so that's what Living Lux is all about. Look at that. This elevates this entire space. What about the durability of these tiles?
Well, they are highly resistant to water, UV rays, and also chemicals, which make them perfect for long-term outdoor use. So glass and porcelain mosaics in particular don't fade easily and can last decades with proper installation, which we did. Proper installation, and these they're gonna be durable for quite some time.
Yeah, once again, a house that will last you a lifetime. You don't have to worry about the color changing, the color fading. You'll always have this pool in top-notch quality. Now I'd like us to just go on down as we check out more features about this pool. Now, even as we go down these steps, I know that you've noticed the design on the perimeter walls. This is consistent throughout the entire property, and we'll be taking a closer look at it in just a bit. I'd also like you to focus on the stairs that we have right here leading to the pool. Look at the symmetry, each and every one of them identical down to the last millimeter. Other than that, we have considered everyone in this property, even the elderly, and that's why we have that ease of access ramp running from your main gate all the way to this recreational area, so grandma can even come and dip her toes in here with ease. Now you see these pipes on either side that we have right here. This is going to be used for our water feature, which is going to be 4 dolphins, 2 on this side and 2 on the opposite side, shooting jets of water into the pool. Talk about an exotic finish. Now each and every one of these dolphins has been handcrafted and is identical to one another. That just tells you about the level of detail and the level of craftsmanship that fine urban interiors artisans offer. And if that wasn't enough, to elevate this space, we're also gonna have the cascading waterfall right next to the perimeter wall.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement.
Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains at last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah.
Now that I've been put through hell, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself.
I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna
Imagine that, a compound. Imagine that, your very own compound with your own private roundabout. That just tells you how big this estate is. And this is not a normal roundabout. It actually contains 3 features. Let's take a closer look. The perfect blend between modern architecture, Mother Nature, and right in the middle, we are going to have an amazing water feature. I think it's going to be a soapstone, and that's exactly what the Fundis are working on right now. I can see they're crafting it by hand, and that's one of the things about fine urban homes. Almost 80% of what you see has been done by hand by our very own artisan team.
Nathan, allow me to mention this. This is one of the biggest driveways that I've seen in the continent, Africa. Look at how big that is. I mean, giving you that exquisite feeling of luxury feeling in your own home place. And now allow me to mention the incorporation of this area, how it's going to be covered, the greenery right behind you, the stones behind you, and then now the architecture where we have the water feature behind you. That will be one of the best features that I've seen in the continent as well.
Exactly. This is a spectacular entrance from your driveway all the way to your roundabout, giving you that grand feeling of entering your home. And I do love the incorporation of all these features. Also, the cabro paving that's going to be here is going to be, as you said, a really clean look, but at the same time something very durable, especially in this hot weather. And behind us, you can see in the distance our garage, a really nice, very spacious, a 3-car garage. Also, when you look at the design, it's something consistent with what we have throughout this entire property. Other than that, you can also see the trees in the distance, and this is because Fine Urban is all about the Going Green initiative, maintaining the natural environment as much as possible, even when you're doing your construction. And that's why we have left some of these trees that were originally here. That's the beauty of building with Fine Urban. Fine Urban landscapers did not spare a single thing when it came to making this entire home. Behind me, you can see a lovely flower bed on the perimeter wall that has been paired perfectly with this greenery, and underneath it, we actually have water tanks for storage. Also, these pipes that you see here are biodigesters for the biogas, and that's because we have also incorporated renewable energy in this home. Other than that, we also have these lovely trees, the evergreen trees. Throughout the year, these are always going to be green. Other than that, we also have the installation of these new evergreen trees. I can't wait for these to be fully grown. They're gonna be green throughout the whole year. And I'd like you just to note how well these underground features have been concealed in a perfect way. As I told you, we have the water tanks as well as the biogas, and it has been put in such a natural way. No one will know what's happening here. Let's go and check out the guest house, and I assure you the same quality finishes that you have seen throughout this house is what you're gonna see in the guest house. There's no cutting corners, no taking shortcuts when it comes to fine urban. So up these stairs we go to the entrance of your guest house. For the doors we see a similar design to what we've seen throughout the house. This French design with glass panes so large to allow maximum light in this space as possible. For the tiling as well as the color scheme of this room, a brilliant white to allow you to get maximum natural lighting, especially during the morning hours of the day. One of the major additional features we have right here is this gypsum board. It's an allowance for your TV as well as whichever features you want to add on the bottom here. It also has display shelves as well as really nice detailing and design. Look at the lines, look at the curvature. Now let's check out the bedrooms. The guest house features 2 bedrooms for your guest, all of them en suite, and it also comes with its very own kitchen. Let's start with the kitchen area. For the countertop, the same kind of marble, Italian marble that you saw in the kitchen area in the main house is what we have right here. A stainless steel sink, cabinetry for your guests. So that means your guests can also do their cooking from here if they don't want to come to the main house. So guest bedroom number 1, you enter, you can see the ceilings are very high, still mimicking the design that we have in the main house. No corners cut. Look at how high these ceilings are, and this is for a guest bedroom. Look at the caliber of fine urban homes. Other than that, we also have cabinetry right here, storage space from floor to ceiling. So this is our bathroom. We still see the consistency in the tiling, the large slabs, and this brings a touch of elegance to this space. You can see a little electrical wiring going on right here, and this should be done in just a few days' time. Moving to our second bedroom in the guest house. Once again, a similar design, 3 windows to allow for maximum light in this space, a nice glossy tile finish, as well as cabinetry and your very own washroom. So the tiling is slightly different here. It's a nice matte finish, gray tiling with a dark gray pattern. Other than that, you also have your toilet, your shower area, and an allowance for that concave lighting. I can imagine how well lit this place is going to be. This particular property has taken quite a huge amount of time to finish, but this is what fine urban is all about. We do not cut corners. We ensure attention to detail, quality finishes, and we ensure that you get your dream home. We don't want to rush anything because we are building you a home that will last you a lifetime. So this has been the in-depth review of this Lakeside Mansion. My name is Nathan Hanif, and until next time, keep it fine urban interiors. 95% of this house has been done. All that's left is to add the furniture. So stay tuned even as we do the final bit of this house soon enough as we bring in all the furniture.